Liverpool are just not getting this transfer window, are they? They need to stop. They need to give everybody else a bleeding chance. The talks now that we're hearing that in the next 24 hours, Liverpool are going to be communicating with Crystal Palace over the potential transfer and signing of Marc Guehi. Seriously, this I've never seen a transfer window like it. Not from one club in particular. It's probably going to be a record spend. It's probably going to be, I think, one of the best transfer windows ever for one particular club. If you start to add that quality into your team, then you are giving everybody zero chance going into the new season. This news alone right now should be sending shivers down the spines of every other Premier League manager that's got any hope in hell of challenging for the Premier League title next season. It is that drastic for everyone right now. City looking good in the Club World Cup right now. All of the new signings seem to be clicking. It's not going to count for nothing if Liverpool get Guehi as well. And then they sell Núñez and get a striker. That, I think, is business closed for Liverpool right there. But how are Liverpool getting all of these deals done so quickly? The report has come from the Mirror predominantly, but a few other people have now picked up on this as to Marc Guehi's conversations with Liverpool. He's got 1 year left to run. Crystal Palace have just been granted access into the Europa League. That was thought to be a bit of a stumbling block where they might not get into Europe, and that would push Guehi completely out of the door, therefore giving Crystal Palace a chance to recoup some money for him. Now, he's still got to make that decision. He's not going to sign a new deal at Crystal Palace. He plays one season for them and they end up with nothing. Or Crystal Palace sell him now for a cut price. Remember, Newcastle were bidding up to 70 million for him the last transfer window and didn't get him. That price has significantly come down, and Liverpool are now in prime position, according to all of these reports, to take Marc Guehi away from Palace and then become the best centre-back partnership, I'm guessing, with Van Dijk and Guehi at the back together. Excuse me. That, I think, alongside Kirkes, alongside Frimpong, Florian Wirtz, and like we said, that new striker coming in for Liverpool, it could be absolutely mammoth. It could be the end of days for everybody else in the Premier League. I don't care what anyone else does. The way I look at Liverpool's team right now and the way that they're structuring their transfers to fit in to what Slot has already done after continuing on with Klopp's squad. I've said this before, it's like they gave him a test. See what you can do with this world-beating side that we thought should have won a lot more under Klopp, and then we'll back you in the following summer. He's won the Premier League, and he's now being backed to the fullest. I look at Florian Wirtz and where he fits in. It just works, and that's scary on its own. But then if you add a number 9 to that I don't even want to think about that transfer right now. But you're thinking the disruption at the back. Obviously, Kwanzaa's gone. You've obviously lost Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's like they've not even blinked. We're still not in July yet. And Liverpool have got Kirkes, Frimpong and Florian Wirtz over the line, with the potential of now Marc Guehi coming in to partner Van Dijk. This, again, it's hard to see past Liverpool picking up another Premier League title. And that pains every single other Premier League club. But what this is also doing as well is putting pressure on other clubs right now. Liverpool are embarrassing everybody. They're embarrassing Liverpool. Sorry, they're embarrassing Arsenal. They're embarrassing Manchester United for getting deals done. They're embarrassing everyone in the Premier League, to be honest. I think, personally, for me, United have done not too bad with the circumstances. City, obviously, with the Club World Cup backing them and the finances in that, have done all right. They've made some good business as well. But none of it even gets anywhere near Liverpool's. And to be heading into a new Premier League season, or in fact, heading into pre-season for Liverpool, to have these 4 signings over the line, and we'll see what happens with these talks over the next day. But they are talking, and they are mentioning that these talks are now going to be moving forward to the next level. So this actually looked quite promising for Liverpool fans. And honestly, if you are a Liverpool fan, get into the comment section. Is this your best ever window? Is this the most excited you've been for a transfer window in the history of your football club? Last season must have been the most demoralising. Then to get the ecstasy of winning the Premier League with not spending anything, to then go, right, where do we go from here? We want Champions League. We're going to spend this amount of money and bring these amount of players in and this quality. This surely goes down as one of the best ever, doesn't it? I honestly, as I'm looking in as an opposition fan right now at this transfer window, I said it at the start of this video, this has to go down as one of the most productive and impressive transfer windows in any football club's history. You could talk about the big ones that Chelsea have had, some Manchester United, Arsenal, all right at times, what City have done in the past, and I cannot think of another one that compares to this significance-wise. And this I mean, like, from not resting on your laurels and just winning one title, backing a manager that has proved he can do it with this amount of money on this amount of quality coming into Liverpool. That again, and I've said it then, I've mentioned it, and I'm trying to whisper it as an opposition fan here. Liverpool get a striker. Good God. It's the rest of Europe will be looking at Liverpool. Never mind the Premier League. You give the Premier League up to Liverpool at this point. I don't see how Arsenal doing anything in the transfer window past this point. You can go and buy Sesko, which looks quite promising right now, and a new bid that has been lowered down by Leipzig could bring Sesko into Arsenal. There'd be Mendy in there. Obviously, they're not doing too bad. They're talking about Rodrigo. That might excite some Arsenal fans, and they will mount a challenge. But I just look at what Liverpool have got. That experience now of a very, very young side as well, winning the Premier League last time out, adding experience in Marc Guehi and Kirkez, two Premier League proven players as well at the back. It's not like you're bringing in Wirtz and you've got that unknown factor. Like, he is absolute quality, but he's surrounded by quality that will help him produce next season, I feel. And that will be the difference in worrying about a player coming from overseas and adapting to the Premier League, because he's got Salah next to him. They might even bring in another striker next to him. Please, for God's sake, Newcastle, hold on to Alexander Isak now and don't let him go to Liverpool. That would just be the icing on the cake, and that would be it. Give up straight away. But Guehi coming at the back and Kirkez, I think, are the two significant signings out of all of these for Liverpool right now, because that's proven quality. And they could be getting both of these deals done for less than 100 million quid. Now, you could argue that sounds like a lot of money and you cannot sniff at 100 million. No, you can't. But if you're buying 100 million pounds worth of proven players that are at the top of their game, which both Kirkez and Guehi are, to a championship winning side who are going to mount a challenge with the likes of Frimpong and Florian Wirtz coming in as well, possibly that striker that I said, that, for me, makes this so much easier. Because everyone else in this squad knows what Slot wants. And when you've got a team on board with a manager's vision and they're playing so well, to bring in players into that's like the complete difference to what Manchester United are at the moment. You don't know, because they don't even know what style of play Manchester United are playing. Like Mbeumo going in and Cunha going in, that's great, that's a start, but it's only the starting blocks. Liverpool are already miles ahead because they've got a free-flowing side that know exactly what they're doing and are right behind the manager. No one rests behind the scenes, everybody's on board. The problems that they thought they might have signed new contracts now in Van Dijk and Salah, and then you're just adding absolute quality to the top of it. I don't see anyone else picking up the Premier League title. If you get Guehi, Liverpool champions, winners, 2025-26. Drop your comments in below. Let me know what you think. Liverpool fans, is this the most excited you've ever been in a transfer window? Marc Guehi now? Stop this, please, Liverpool. Give someone else a chance. Give the video a like if you're loving the content, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, everybody, up on your screen. I'll see you in the next video.